Yo, what's up? It's Rev. Welcome back to another video. I make music as summer starved, a record producer, songwriter, joyful noise chaser. Today's video was inspired by Renoise episode 5 with Pat Van Dyke. He's an incredible producer, drummer, and composer. He is just on fire. So you got to check that episode out. Let's see what he had to say about how he approaches recording wizardry. And then I will show you my sloppy attempt at it.
Again, to kind of bridge these two worlds of analog and digital, is I'll oftentimes, start the recordings, basically record the rhythm tracks on that Tascam 388, which is a really awesome machine a buddy of mine gave me a bunch of years ago.
Sick.
And it's, I'll record the drums, probably 2 microphones, kick drum mic and like overhead, maybe really raw, crunchy mono drums, record the bass, mic up a bass cabinet, and maybe record, say, the guitar track or the keys track or the organ track or something like that. But really just those kind of minimal 3 or 4 elements that are just going to set the feel, the tempo, the harmonic movement in terms of the chordal movement, the bass line, defining that, and the harmony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just take the RCA outs of the tape machine and then dump it into Ableton and kind of, anything I'm going to build out from that point, vocals, any sort of additional keys parts, things like that, right? I'll do in the computer.
All right, return to 0. Okay, so now we're in Ableton, and I have this goofy little thing I just recorded, and we're going to listen back to it, see what it sounds like. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is actually see what the BPM is. So if I double click on use this, you can see that it is, there's just the audio here. If I click on this, what it does, Ableton warps this sound automatically to the BPM, okay? So at this point, the BPM is 67. So if I play it back, it should be playing back kind of wonky and a little weird. I'm going to double click on this, and then I'm going to unwarp it. And the point of this is to see what the BPM is. Okay, so if you hit Command K, this is your quick keys. Anything in orange can be assigned to a key. So what I did over here is this tap tempo feature in Ableton is assigned to lowercase p on my keyboard. So what I can do, if I just hit Command K and get out of that, I can listen back to the unwarped audio and then tap the tempo. 1, 2. Okay, so as you saw that, what was happening was this BPM was changing up here as I tapped on the tempo. If I turn on the metronome here and turn up the volume here, it should probably be, well, I played really whack-attack timing, but you can understand. Okay, so if I warp it, it should be, what? Crazy. Why did it double speed? Okay, so the way that you deal with that is you go in here, you see that the downbeat, click set 1.1.1 here, and then right click and say warp here at 100. So let's make sure that we make an even 100 BPM, not 100.22. And then I'm just going to say warp from here. Boom. So now, hopefully. change the warp settings to complex. If I turn on my... Cool. So what it's, I'll keep the original timing at some point, but what I want to do is kind of set it up so that we can get some drums going on in there. So I'm going to go in here and open up a drum set. We'll just do a 505, and we'll set some weird, not weird, but just basic drum beat to accompany this interesting little thing. So I'll do rim shot. All right, I got a little basic beat here. Let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, so I have this little loop here. I'm gonna add a little bit of spice to these this 4. Turn those claps down a bit. Okay, so let's add some hi-hats, maybe. Make this one here open. Cool. So I'm going to go back to this, to our original sample and drop it a little bit. That right here is a transpose. Let's see what it sounds like at 5 or something. Cool, I like that. So what I'm going to do is just grab that. I froze it. Now I'll flatten it. Okay, so I'm going to add a little vocal take on that and see how that sounds. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. So I'll call that vocal 1, and then I will duplicate that and call this, which I just hit Command D or Control D, Command R, Control R, vocal 2. I'll put that onto the right here. And then I'm going to grab this one actually and transpose that up to 7. This is going to be interesting. Group those, call them vocal. I'm going to take this core kit and actually add a little glue compressor to that. Squash it up a bit. And what I'd like to do is take all of this and dump it back onto tape and then see what the cassette sounds like coming back in. So now we're going to put it in the tape machine and we'll see how it sounds. All right, so that was my attempt of using the beauty of analog with the ease of digital, mesh them together, make a digital analog smoothie, slurp it up in your ears, you're having fun. If you dig that, like, subscribe, send me flowers, comment, show me love, and we'll catch you next time. Keep making noise, y'all.